Hello everyone, it's Kyona. I am back with another video. Today I'm showing you how I make our shrimp tacos, and I'm actually adding in some lobster tails. This is a quick, easy, delicious meal, and we're having it for a date night in. So stick around. So for this recipe, I'll be using 2 lobster tails. I will also be using shrimp, of course. To fill the tacos, I will be making some coleslaw. I'm choosing to use this Fresh Express salad kit because it includes chopped coleslaw, but you can do it any way you'd like. I'm also using soft taco shells. I found these low carb, supposedly taco shells from Publix, so I'll be using those. The seasoning that I'm going to use is some lime, garlic, and cilantro seasoning, as well as some salt. I'll also be using butter for the lobster and the shrimp. I'm going to start by preparing the lobster tails. I've already started to cut the legs off the lobster, but here you'll see I'm using kitchen shears to remove all of the legs off the lobster tails. Very easy to do. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the shell down the middle and begin to remove the meat from the lobster tail. I won't remove it completely because I'm just going to let the meat sit on top of the shell, and I will bake it with the lobster meat sitting on top of the shell. Once I get the lobster meat out of the shell, I do rinse it off and clean it before I move on to the next step, which is to season the lobster. I'm using melted butter. I had some fresh cilantro. I'm using my lime, garlic, and cilantro seasoning, and I will mix that together in a bowl, and I will simply pour this mixture on both sides of the lobster and put it in a pan. I'm just using a cheap aluminum pan because this is going to be a quick dinner. And I'll set my oven to about 375, and I will put the lobster tails in the oven, and I will let those babies bake until done. While the lobster tails cook, I'll move on to the next step, which is to make the coleslaw. You can very well buy pre-made coleslaw, which will make this recipe even quicker and easier. I'm just choosing to make my coleslaw, but I'm still taking the easy route. I have this bag of Fresh Express chopped salad, and it's actually not lettuce, it's cabbage. So I'm using this. I'll also be using some hot sauce and some mayonnaise along with some lime juice. So for this step, the first thing I do is I add the mayo to a bowl. I then add the hot sauce. Because I had chopped cilantro left over, I'm adding cilantro to this dish as well. I add the lime juice, and because the mixture seemed a little tart after I finished, I added a pinch of sugar. I'm using some monk fruit sweetener, but a little bit of sugar to kind of balance out the tartness. Next, I add the cabbage from the Fresh Express salad kit to a bowl. This kit comes with Thai and cashew seasonings to add to the salad. I won't use it, so I just discard it. I just use the cabbage. So I put the cabbage in a bowl, and I add the sauce. I don't add all of the sauce. I just pour enough of the sauce to my liking. I don't like really wet coleslaw, which is why I chose to make it myself. So I just add enough of it to coat the cabbage, and the rest of the sauce I save for later. The next step is cooking the shrimp. Look, for this step, you can even purchase shrimp. You can skip this and buy already cooked shrimp. It'll make the dish much quicker and easier as well. I had frozen shrimp, so I cleaned the shrimp and I'm going to make it super easy. I am simply going to stir fry it in a pan of butter, a little salt, and I'm sure I'm adding some cilantro for coloring. So here's the fun part, making this dish sparkle. I found this taco holder set from Amazon. It came with 4 taco trays along with 4 sauce holders and 4 mini spoons and even a mini tong. And so here's the meal all plated and done. I have the tacos in the taco holders. I have the extra sauce in the sauce holder cups. Also, the lobster is there. I sprinkled the last of my fresh cilantro on the plate just for the look. And any leftover shrimp and coleslaw, I put it in white serving bowls. We are having this meal on a Saturday night, date night in kind of a night. I chose to have some cheap champagne by Andre. It is a spumante champagne. It is delicious. So I hope that you enjoy the video. Be sure to subscribe and see you on the next one.
Lobster is always good. Lobster on a Saturday night is always good.